Hello. How you doing? That's right. I'm back. Told you I was going to get back. I'm back. Guess who's back? My name is Cricket. I'm also known as Chow Yun Smut, and this is the Corner Booth. This is the online equivalent of your favorite late night eatery in the Corner Booth at Bar Rush. We talk about anything and everything here except politics and drama. Yeah. There's West Coast Fancy Nancy. There's Real for Life Kim D. Let me get the chat pulled up here. Drayton, hey. I'm here, y'all. I'm here. I have moved. Today marked the day where I brought in the last load of my stuff from the other house. The last one. It looks like a hedge maze, only made out of bins and boxing. Violet L. Can't think of a better name. Teresa Dawson. Mike falling over. Thank you. Yes, and I appreciate your worry. Can't think of a better name. Some of you have reached out, have been incredibly supportive. It's been a lot. Cricket foretold by wisdom of ancients. The ancients of Moo by chance? Hot Carl! Funky Town! Woo! Currently broadcasting from my bed. My phone is busy trying to tell me it's going to update. I'll let it do that bullshit when we're done. But I'm here. It's been a lot, but I'm here. Danielle Ulrich, hello. Yeah, the last load of stuff was brought in today. It wasn't a whole lot. This is now going to be a 2 air fryer home. And yeah, we can do double fisting the air fryers. We're not going to fist the air fryers. Hello, Eric Levitt. Rosalang, hello. We're here, y'all. We're here. It's been a slog, and my mental state has not been good. Hey, Possum, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. The mental health thing has been tough, not gonna lie. It's when you deal with this many life changes all in a row and are still trying to run a business and have balance. It's hard. And I have spent the last couple of weeks in a really, really bad place mentally. I haven't been isolating, but it's been a rough place. So I've been doing what you do when you're dealing with major life changes. I've been getting the things done when it needed to. Yes, air fryer prostates stimulated in dark rituals. Indeed. Some like it hot, baby. I've been sleeping. I've been moving, I've been hydrating, and I've been sleeping a lot. I was down at the Besties last week and stayed there for a wedding that was way too long in the making. They had been engaged together for 14 years, engaged for 8. And the bestie made an incredible, incredible cake. I will show photos. I know the lighting in here isn't the best, and the sound, the audio isn't the best. We're still working. Hey, Pamela Lowe. And Diane Phelan Muller. Hello, good to see you. So, the bestie made the cake. And I'm zooming it in as much as I can so that y'all can see the detail. Tea! Hey! All right, so it's a 3-layer cake. And that's a sword going all the way through it. It's a gorgeous cake. She did an incredible job. The caterers were very confused as to how to take it apart. I got to hang out with Elvira, the eternally silly, rolling on the couch. Hey, Body Illusion. Rolling on the floor. That's just how she do, y'all. She's very rolly. And I managed to catch some decent shots of her this time. I got to meet an alpaca, which was pretty cool. This was not at the wedding. I'm just taking you through some of the, hi, Sandy Wandy. Just taking you through some of the highlights of the trip. I got to meet a llama who is majestic. And was rubbing its face against mine very snugly. And the wedding was amazing. It was in a beautiful venue. There were beautiful things happening. The food was amazing. The very first, the reception was basically karaoke. And that is the groom right there, up there doing the first song, which was Ice Ice Baby, and he killed it. But I want to introduce you to some of the new roommates. You will be seeing them, most of them, popping in and out. Some of them aren't real cool with hopping up on the bed, which is where I'm broadcasting from right now. My background is going to be changing a lot. Everything is fluid right now. But this is Jonas. He's the grumpy old man of the house. He is rotund. He is a heckin' chonker. But he's pretty chill for the most part, but he's kind of a grumpy old man. This is Bella. She's very meek, but she's beautiful. And she has a silent meow. She will look at you and go. And that's all she will do. This right here is Jelly Bean, whom one of the human roommates says is possibly the most autistic cat he's ever met in his life. Jelly Bean, instead of, if he wants to see what's behind him, instead of turning around to look, he'll go like this. He's kind of a nut, but he's very sweet, and I think he's considering adopting me. And this right here is Theo. He is a floofy hooligan One of the humans in the house refers to him as the Oreo demon. And he's a complete mess. The kid is just nuts. But that's a lot of what I've been up to. Next week, on the 6th, I fly down to Florida. I may wind up sleeping on Cocoa Beach. The flights wound up costing more than I expected, and the hotel is hella expensive, and I can't get away with fewer than 4 nights. But I got my flights. I'm going down there for this goddamn conference, and maybe I'll have to find a Motel 6 or something and not stay in the conference hotel. I'm still working through my options at this point because that's a huge issue for me. But I've got my tickets and I'm fucking going. So that's going to happen. I'm bringing my equipment and we will see what kind of footage I can get from the ship tours. We will be touring Utopia of the Seas from Royal Caribbean, which is their brand new megalith of a ship. Oh yeah, Body Illusion. And there's one more cat, but she doesn't socialize very well. Her name is Beep, sometimes also known as Baby Girl. And she was tiny when we rescued her. When Crazy Auntie Cindy and Choo Choo and I were all working at the same place, this cat came around as a stray. There won't be a hostel anywhere near it, Kim D. Unfortunately, that's not how Cocoa Beach works. But I'll try to figure out something. If anybody has any Hilton Honors points, like a shitload of Hilton Honors points that you can hook a bitch up with, let me know. She was just this tiny, scrawny little thing. And so we were feeding her because she would come around and she would beep at us and say hello. And so Crazy Auntie Cindy took her in, got her to the vet. And yes, Bilf, Oreo Demon to present paper in Florida on Whole Track Space Tech. # full disclosure. Yeah, talk about cosmic disclosure. They are having a reception for us at the Kennedy Space Center. So for that alone, I'm really freaking excited, right? Anyway, so Beep lives here. She is turned into this is beyond, oh Lord, she coming. This cat is absolutely tremendous, and she does not socialize with the other cats. She hangs out in the man cave with her person, and that's it. That's it. That's it. That's all she do. So she's here, and then there's also a Pomeranian named Squirt. So 5 cats, 1 dog. Well, hello, Furious Knitter. And yes, as Dawn Glove says, please hit the like or the dislike, whichever you choose. Thank you for reminding me to do the responsible YouTubey things. I haven't been very responsible at being a YouTuber recently. Hit the like or the dislike, whichever you choose. Check to see if you're still subscribed. And if you haven't subscribed yet, well, why not? It's fast, free, and painless. We love that. The painless part is my favorite part. Tickle that little bell for notifications, select all, and that way you will know every single time when my random ass decides to go online. And I will be going live from Florida, wherever I wind up. I will be going live, checking in with you, and telling you all about Utopia of the Seas. We're also going to be touring the brand new Norwegian Aqua, and um, I'll be bringing my camera with me, and we'll see if I can figure out how the damn thing works. So that's going to be happening. Um, as I said, the hotel is really right now my only concern. I would like to stay at the conference hotel, but it's a lot, and I have to be there for 4 nights. I cannot get around it. Thankfully, the vast majority of my meals are paid for there. They're covered either by the conference or I've been there's shut up, Matt. Hey. They're either covered by the conference or by the ships where we're touring because we're doing a ship tour and lunch. Or a couple of vendors have invited me out to dinner. So, and that's already 2 more meals than I or 1 more meal than I usually eat a day. Well, including dinner, it's 2 more meals. Um, Marcia Smith, hello. And thank you for your prayers. I appreciate you. It's good to see you. Um, so yeah, it's there's so much going on. I'm completely ADHD right now. I don't know what topic to start with. I don't know what to talk about. I am happy to see that you guys are here. There's Janet. Hey Janet, good to see you. Uh on the cookbook front, Choo Choo finished the cover. She's working on the back cover now. And we're making it happen. So yeah, I'd like to get some. I don't even have any current business cards, honestly. How's my health? Tamber June! Yay! Um, oh, Midnight and Scarlet do not like the cone of shame. I bet they don't. I bet it hinders everything about their lives and they're mad about it. But yeah, they got spayed. Bless them. Poor things. And apparently there are holy shit. There are awesome northern lights in Hibbing tonight. You guys, the colors aren't really coming through. But look at the blue and the green. Wow. That's gorgeous, Kim. The way the photo showed up on the screen does not do it justice. It is absolutely stunning. Kim, thank you so much for sending that to me. That's beautiful. And now that I'm in the city, there's a lot of light pollution, so it's wildly unlikely that I'm going to be even if I were to go outside, I don't think I'd be able to see anything. Yeah, Aurora is definitely out for sure. Oh, my goodness. Well, that's as good a thing as anything, good a reason as any to rock that Xenu Marlene. Xenu Marlene to the Aurora Borealis, y'all. Nip Pearl, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your super sticker. I appreciate you. First super sticker of May. Xenu Marlene to you. Wow. And on the subject of super stickers, we do have super stickers here, clearly. Mark Habe and Bob Barker, obsessed with canine Unix. Yes, that's true. That is true. How am I handling city life? I'm hiding in a basement, Kim. That's pretty much how that's going. The kitties are precious angels, Marcia. They're also hooligans and A couple of them are completely batshit. But that's mostly the two younger ones. That's Jellybean and Theo. And Theo is such a floof. He's so floofy. He's Captain Floofy Pants. And Dawn Gloves gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much, Dawn Gloves. Thank you, thank you. If you received a gifted membership from Dawn Gloves, please please say thank you to her, either in the live chat or in the comments down below if you're rocking the replay crew, because now you actually have something to replay. Zena Marlene, to you, babe. Thank you so much. We do have we have the super chats and the super stickers, and we have memberships here, and they're $2 a month. And $2.99 rather. You finally got Tampa Bay Man. Hell yeah. That's awesome. That's super exciting. And if you want to contact me or find other ways to support the channel that YouTube doesn't get a 30% chomp out of, down below in the description box are all the ways to do that. You can the email's there, the PO box is there, the PayPal and the Venmo that Amazon or that Denver Steve-O made me get is there. Sophia Gluten Morgan, good to see you. The Amazon wish list is there. I'm gonna need some very, very deep pocketed sheets for this current bed setup. Kim D bought an Ardent Mini and have been making my own canna butter and tinctures. Tomorrow I'm infusing THC into sugar. Very nice. Very nice. Good for you. Tamara June asked how my health was. I have not been taking an Ativan for breakfast. I haven't done that since the day I left to hang out with the bestie or to dog sit with Elvira. Also, I don't know what an Ardent Mini is, but maybe you can educate me, Kim. How's my health? Everything hurts. It hurts more than usual because moving. I was bringing some stuff down here. My beloved emotional support dumplings that I had left at the house. We brought all the frozen stuff up today, and as I was coming down here to Yoda's treehouse, I stepped down onto the floor from the last step, and the foot was flat, but the ankle said, "Go fuck yourself," for no apparent reason, and now it's fine. I've only thrown up once, and that was yesterday. That was yesterday. Yeah, just a lot of aches and pains, random bruises, the whole nine. But doing a lot of sleeping. Unless I'm not sleeping for 3 days, which has been the last 3 days, unfortunately. Yeah, the last 3 days have been a challenge. A decarbonizer and infuser for herbs and spices. Okay. All right. And for those of you asking about gardening thingies, well, by the way, that's what the floors sound like when people walk across them upstairs. So if you heard that, don't panic. The ceiling isn't coming in on me. It's just that the floors are very, very creaky up there. So, Um, but what was I saying? Oh, yeah. Yeah, the last 3 days have been interesting. I am definitely adjusting to a new situation. The last 3 days have been a thing, but we've gotten a lot done. Um, it is a lot on my body, and I've had to explain that to mom as recently as today, when we were scampering about doing things, because she is pretty sure that, well, she's been just over the last day having an issue with one of her eyes. Um, so we called her ophthalmologist today while we were scampering about, and they said, "Hey, do you want to come in and we'll just have a doctor take a quick look at you?" Well, it turns out that she may be suffering from, she may be getting a tearing in her retina. They dilated her, and her eyes, thank you. Um, they took a look at things, they listened to her symptoms, and he said, "Yep, it's probably trying to be a torn retina. Come back in 3 weeks, monitor it. If there are any sudden changes, let us know." Um, and they'll see what they can do from there. So, and I'm explaining to mom, I'm like, "Listen, when you go in there, tell them about, because when she was on the phone with them, she's like, I haven't done anything different recently. Um, I know I switched from well water to city water because I just moved, but I'm eating really well, and no medication changes. I haven't hit my head." I said, "Mom, when you go in there, you better tell them about the two very major life changes that have occurred for you, so that they have some context." I said, "Not only are you dealing with the trauma of dealing with the hospice." Oh, Tracy R., I had a detached retina as a kid and became blind in my left eye. Fuck. Well, mom's kind of panicking over it. I'm like, "You're dealing with the trauma of the diagnosis in the hospice situation with Jerry. You're dealing with losing Jerry. You're dealing with moving house, which is statistically one of the most traumatic things that you can do to yourself, one of the most stressful things that you can do to yourself. But all of this has happened on top of itself, and having to sell the house, and having somebody behind you with a whip going, now, now, now. It has to happen now." I'm like, "It is a lot, and the body keeps the score. So make sure you tell them about that so that they have some context for your life." So that's where she's at. I love this so much. Someday we'll find it. Potato connection. Cricket, the stay ups, and me. La da da dee da da doo. La 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 dee da. Um, it's gonna happen, but we can't plant anything right now because the ground hasn't thawed enough yet. Yeah, it's all happening at once, Violet L, and that's really the challenge. Um, I will tell you that at the wedding, the food was astonishing. Lots of crying can be tough on the eyes. No shit, Tamber June. God, I didn't even think about that. But you're absolutely correct. Um, so At the wedding, all right, the venue was incredible. If you're down in the cities, Metropolitan Ballroom or function space or whatever it is, Metropolitan in St. Luke's Park, you guys, amazing. Absolutely incredible. They used D'Amico and Sons for their catering. The catering was incredible. The staff was incredible. The venue is gorgeous. Um, and the food, you guys, the food. We went, the canapes that they were serving during cocktail hour is one thing. They did uh, a little goat cheese, grilled cheese panini, just that big, just tiny little guy, little square guy. Um, there was a golden beet cup, so a cup made out of a golden beet with some caramelized apple, some goat cheese. There was a lot of goat cheese involved, but I'm not mad about it. Caramelized apple, goat cheese, and then a caramelized walnut on top. That was incredible. Thank you very much, Tracy R. Thank you so much for your thoughts. I appreciate you. You take care and sleep sweet, honey. Kermit plays banjo left-handed. Nice. I love that. I love that about Kermit. That makes me happy to know that he is a left-handed frog. Um, what else was there? There was a walleye, a mini walleye BLT served on top of a fried green tomato. There were mini taco bowls. There was something on a steak, and I can't remember what it was, but it was really good. But then dinner comes along, and dinner time was a whole thing unto itself. There was bread, of course. There was a green goddess salad with like massive chunks of avocado that just looked perfect and amazing. And apparently, they marinated the avocado in Sprite and lime juice. Maybe that's what kept it green instead of going all brown and manky. But just an incredible salad. Roasted vegetables like summer squash and bell peppers and things and stuff. I stay the fuck away from bell peppers, so I had none of those. There was prime rib. There was chicken breast in a miso mustard sauce that was absolutely delightful. And then there were the potatoes on a steak. The potatoes seemed simple enough. Roasted red new potatoes, just little guys that they had quartered basically, and roasted them in herbs. It wasn't real heavy. Oh, there were spring rolls too. The ones the more Vietnamese ones with the that are served cold with the rice paper wrapping. There were crab, chicken, and vegetarian ones. Those were delicious. Um, but these potatoes, like, I'm looking around for a salt and pepper shaker. I did not need it. There will be a cruise planned for this year, Marcia Smith. I'm still just a little bit shy. I think I'm $215 shy of receiving my full fee for the summer rolls. That's what it is, Sophia. Thank you. Of receiving my fee for the one for California, leaving out of California and going to Mexico. Um, I'm going to be planning one for Alaska. I'm going to wrangle whatever group space I can find. And yes, Alaska is going to happen come hell or high water. So, yes. Yes. It's happening. So I'm not sure which direction you wanted to go, north or south. But the Alaska one is more with the Nomi folks, and the rest of us all are going south. Hey, ham it up again. Good to see you. The Mexico one is for the rest of us. So much like Festivus. So yeah, but these potatoes, you guys, they needed nothing. They were perfectly seasoned. They were absolutely delicious. They were perfectly cooked. And even though I had a full plate and I cleaned that plate, I had a little bit of almost everything. Like I said, the roasted vegetables, not my jam. I don't rock with bell peppers. I don't rock with any kind of summer squash. It's just not my jam. But I had the prime rib. I had the chicken. I had the summer rolls. I had the potatoes. I mean, it was a full plate. And for me, with a stomach like this big, I was so full. But I could not stop eating those fucking potatoes. Shar would have been proud of me. She would have been very proud. And I got back up to get seconds of one thing. Those fucking potatoes. And I walked up and I grabbed my plate and I'm exclaiming out loud as I do, "Why are these so good?" And the guy down at the end slicing the Maga will arrest you, son of a bitch, because we were planning on leaving from Seattle. Or, oh no, actually, yeah, we were going to be leaving. Well, I got to think, if we're doing a one way, we would have to go out of Vancouver, wouldn't we? Now that I think about it, we could go from Seattle. Oh, because we're making at least one port stop in another country. So all right, I got to look at it. Y'all. So I'm like, what? Pamela SP Butterfly, hello. I'm like, why are these so good? And the guy slicing the prime rib down at the end of the table is like, because I made them. And I just, Panda Kelly, hello. I thanked him profusely. We spent so much time thanking everybody. The bartender was great. The staff wandering around handing out canapes and pouring water and everything were great. The Yadira, hello, hand pink waving. The food was amazing. The venue was gorgeous. This is by far the favorite wedding, my favorite wedding that I've attended as an attendee. Not of the weddings that I've been a part of, as in part of the wedding party, but straight up as an attendee, this is my favorite wedding. Absolutely my favorite wedding. It was hilarious. They wrote their own vows when the groom was asked, "Hey, Kim Leanne," when the groom was asked what token of love he brought for his bride, he rummaged around in his pockets. He pulled out 3 different things. The first was a pair of drumsticks, and then he was asked to try again. You're still keeping up the good fight, Panda Kelly, and I was thinking about you earlier today and yesterday, wondering how you were doing health-wise. Because I have been concerned. He pulled out a pair of drumsticks. He was asked to try again. He pulled out a toy car. First car I ever bought, he said. And was asked to try yet again. The man, out of his suit coat, pulls out a rubber chicken. This is what we're dealing with here. Absolutely incredible human beings. Their first dance was to a song called from a band called Steelheart. So it's metal. The entrance for the bride was an orchestral version of an Iron Maiden song, Fear of the Dark. Millie the Dandelion Wifey, hi, it's good to see you, sweetheart. Oh, extremely, deeply silly man, Timbre June, deeply silly. So the bride is entering on an orchestral version of an Iron Maiden song. Absolutely beautiful. And if you ain't know, you ain't know. Small victories are still victories. You damn right, Panda Kelly. All victories are victories, no matter how big or small. So cheers to you. And also, in case it needs to be said, because I guess it kind of always needs to be said, fuck cancer. They're recessional because it had been such a long, they've been together, like I said, 14 years, engaged for 8 of those years. Their recessional was, it's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. Absolutely incredible. Just a delightful wedding. They had a little box with a slot at the top. I know how this sounds. Stop it. And a bunch of little balsa wood hearts and a couple of Sharpies. And basically what you were supposed to do was write your little message on the hearts and drop it in the box. And they would be able to look at them later. And when I talked to the groom, he said, well, I really hope that people are gonna, like, put secret messages on the back, like, they'll be like, sign their names on the front and then, like, put dicks on the back or something, and so, of course, I obliged. I turned one of the hearts upside down and turned it into a scrotum and wrote, "Holy balls!" And then on one of them, I put one of my, for rectal use only stickers on it and dropped it in the box, so they should enjoy that. Um It's fun, this is what we do, right? These are our friends, and if we know each other well enough, we can get away with shit like that. And boy, did we. It was just a fantastic experience. Um, right now, though, I have a reminder for you. And I don't have Kimberly gabbled on. I don't know if she didn't get the notification or if she passed out from shock at getting the notification. So let's just do this. Let's talk about night meds. Take your night meds. It's a modern pharmacology. Night meds, time for night meds. They can help your physiology. Take them well before you go to sleep. They work while you're busy counting sheep. When you take your night meds, it's a happy, healthy snooze time. A snory snooze time. You'll have a sleepy time. Night meds. Remember to sip first so the things don't stick. And I do There she is! Kimberly Gabaldon, hi! I thought you had passed out from the shock of getting a notification that I was actually live. It was an incredibly individualized, gorgeous wedding, and it started at 5 in the evening, or 6 in the evening, I'm sorry. Um, and at the end of the night, well, we're all still rocking out with the karaoke. After all of the food, you Zenu Marlene earlier on your live, ham it up again. It was a special moment indeed. Fantastic. That's right. Um, they brought out pizza and fries. Like we weren't all completely stuffed, because I didn't even mention the desserts table. The miniature dulce de leche cheesecakes. The little key lime pies in a shot glass. The Nutella cannolis. Like, honestly. CO Bilf lifelong friendship strained over box slot message rectal use only misunderstanding 2009. New York Medical Board is the third party. Oh, Bilf, I adore you. I really do. Who got married again? A couple of longtime friends of mine down in the cities that have not made an appearance on the channel. But they were absolutely delightful. Their first dance was just a joy to behold. Because as this Steel Heart song is playing, the groom is just getting completely out of pocket. And I'm trying to keep it far away so that you guys don't actually get to see close-ups of faces. But yeah, this is them having their first dance. Like when a man pulls a rubber chicken out of his suit jacket at the "what token do you bring to show your love and fidelity for this person?" You know you got a good one. Tamara June is relying on friends and family to help put your wedding together. I don't have the oomph, but I have friends who want to help. All you got to do is have ideas, babe. And make it yours. Make it yours. 100% make it yours. Because as you can, because the ones that mind don't matter. And the ones that matter don't mind. As a matter of fact, they're going to embrace it 100%. So you got nothing to worry about with that. Make it yours. You don't know if you can trust your man not to have a crazy first dance. I mean, it was to a Steel Heart tune, for God's sake. It was hilarious. And yes, Zena Marlene to the happy couple. I don't know if anybody's going to clip this, but if you want to and then send it to me, I'll send them a link. Y'all, it was about damn time, and it was absolutely my favorite wedding in the whole wide world that I have been an attendee of. Rubber chicken, actual rubber chicken, miso mustard chicken, the best damn potatoes I've ever had, and absolutely the best first dance I have ever seen in my life. Zena Marlene, to you. Jeannie Hansen. Fab to see your face. You've been through a real rough patch, but glad the wedding was a blast. On to a new wondrous life. That's what I'm hoping for. They are beautiful and they are funny. Those two are absolutely ridiculous and they are a riot. And I was honored to be at table 1, which was basically the besties table. Um, and sure enough, as the night went along, it just kind of naturally happened. The Everybody else kind of trickled out, and the only people left were the people at the besties table. And the groom sat down and said, "You know, this is how it all started. So of course, this is the way that this evening is going to end with us, because this is just, yeah, we're the core group." And yeah, it was so them, it was absolutely just 100% individualized, those two, and it was perfect. Absolutely perfect. I'm sure there are some people who didn't quite get it. Um, and then there was everybody else. And we had a freaking blast, and the food was incredible. Best wedding ever, Minneapolis 2025. Worst wedding ever, Berlin Bunker 1945. Fact. Fact. Absolutely. And I do have a song from Shut Up Matt. Now he can truly say that I haven't played one of his songs in a fortnight, because I haven't been on in damn near a fortnight. So let's hear what Shut Up Matt has to say. And wait, let me hit this vape one more time before I play the song. I'm trying to be considerate.
What a day for a daydream. What a day for a daydreaming boy. And I'm lost in a sweet dream. Dreaming about my little bundle of joy. And even if time ain't really on my side, it's one of those days for taking a walk outside. I'm blowing the day to take a walk in the sun and fall on my face on someone's new moon lawn. I've been having a sweet dream. I've been dreaming since I woke up today. It's starring me and my sweet dream, 'cause she's the one who makes me feel this way.
Well, thank you, Shut Up Matt. That was delightful. Did you cry during wedding or maintain iron revolutionary composure? CO Bilf denies OSA rumors regarding crying at weddings and the Pixar movie Coco. I did not cry. I was too busy giggling. Stuff like that doesn't make me cry, really. Weddings don't generally tend to make me cry, but I was laughing and I smiled so hard. Even smiling makes my face ache. Yeah, my face hurt by the end of the night because I was laughing so much and I was smiling so much. It was fantastic. They wrote their own vows, but they didn't share them with each other beforehand. They just gave them to the pastor. And so neither knew what the other one was going to say. And when the bride the bride referred to her groom as hot buns in her vows, and the groom referenced how much he loved their stuffed animal family. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. And it was just, the bride said, I promise that I will always have your back. I will always support you unless you're wrong. Um, it was just amazing. So, yeah. Yeah. So my advice, if it's your wedding, make it yours. Ignore what the not.com has to say. Um, maybe get some ideas from Pinterest, but y'all make it yours because it is. It doesn't have to be what, 100 other people on fucking Pinterest have done. It just doesn't have to be. Stuffed animals are families, Sophia. Yes, they are. I agree. But yeah, it was a fantastic wedding. However, inflammation of the ribs. Holy shit. Yeah, listen to your body, y'all. Do that. Listen to your body talk. Your body talk. Let me hear your body talk. Well, if we're talking body. Yeah, there's a lot. And I'm sing-songy tonight because I am so happy to be back with y'all. And I am so happy that I'm back in a mental space where I can be back with y'all. That's really been the thing. I have been struggling so hard. So hard. And I'm back. Barbara! Take a look, Barbara. Look at your name. You're in green. That's right. Dawn Gloves, RN, SP, threw out some Musk lifesavers and managed to nail you with one. Finally, you got a gifted membership. Ooh, ooh. We just did register office and a 2-for-1 pub 23 years ago as of July, and she's still putting up with me. Fantastic. Shut up, Matt. How's Ella? She's rolling with it. She's cranky about all of this, but she's got all sorts of new stuff to check out, and she's doing all right. So yeah, I've been struggling, and I'm singing songs, number one, because I don't have to worry about anybody sleeping around me. I am truly in the basement. The woman of the house works overnights. Her son sleeps up in the attic, and this place is solidly enough constructed. Purple Groovy and Mariana Eriksdotter Bergqvist. Yay! The bedroom is nowhere near where this room is. And even though the basement door is wide open so that felines can come and go, I can yowl away as loud as I want to down here, and nobody's going to say a goddamn thing. So there should be another karaoke night pretty soon. And we did it before. Said it before, but I'll say it again. Xenu Marlene to Dawn Gloves. Damn right. So drink or toke, 'cause I really love you. And I'm just so happy to be back. Literally, when I was down at the Besties, hanging out with the dog, really what I did while they were out of town is I slept. I was supposed to get together with people, and I suck for not doing that, but I just couldn't. I didn't have any evens to can't, and I was a goddamn mess. Yes, how is the new job going? Miss Dawn Gloves. How is the new job going? You know what? Jeannie Hansen, I'm glad you brought that up. I love Tamara June's photo as well. I think she's the cutest damn thing. It's amazing. Also, I'm pleased to have, you can't really see them. That's a poster of the Gashly Crumb Tinies from Edward Gorey. I'm pleased to have that up on the wall again. I have missed it. I have missed my Gashly Crumb Tinies. Also, Choo Choo has been a huge help. She came over here yesterday and rocked out with a bunch of stuff. And is helping me get the bedroom put together. And the bedroom is really just the first part, honestly. I sent a bunch of people photos. This was how it started. Note, cat butt. That's Theo. That was in progress, kind of a how it's going shot. You named your chicken? What did you name your chicken? We need to know what the chicken is called. But then if you look at the rest, if you turn around and look at the rest of the room, you've got that. You got that. I mean, it's kind of a goddamn mess. And that's just this room. Things have improved somewhat since yesterday, significantly. Action shot of Choo Choo under the bed, fixing the screws, because the screws that are holding the bed together are entirely the wrong size. So she crawled under there and she fixed it. I sent that to Shuji and Boy Shorts, and they're like, aren't you supposed to sleep on top of the bed? Well, hello, Jelly Bean. Hi, buddy. Come here. Do you want to say hi? Come here. Oh, come here. Say hi to everybody. Jelly Bean's like, please go fuck yourself. I'm going to do what I want. So Jelly Bean is here. Hey, pal. Good to see ya. Thanks for stopping by. She is Princess Chippen, but I totally call her Chippen. My word of the day is gratitude. Panda Kelly, it's a great word. It's a great word. Janet says it's spring again, and that means we have eggs in the incubator again. This year's lots of geese and duck eggs. Nice. Choo Choo will be joining us soon. I promise it will happen. I know she wants to, and she's getting things sorted. At her place, she now finally has freaking internet. One of your duck hens drowned? What the hell? That's nuts. It's bonkerdoodles. It's crazy talk. I have no idea how a duck drowns. Yes, Choo Choo screwing under the bed. Perfect. Yeah, fresh eggs are fantastic. You call it repair. Maybe it's really hide and seek. Eventually she emerged. But she has a photo where I was helping to make the bed. And I'm sure that she will send it to me. I hope she does. There were a couple of times I was helping to make the bed and she got photos. Were those the photos that she spammed me with yesterday? She spammed me with a lot of photos yesterday. Oh, I think it was, yeah, it was all bourbon lawn chair photos. All photos of my girls. Okay. So no, I don't have those photos. We'll have to get her to show those when she comes on. But, and this is important. Oh, Zena Marlene did that business with Choo Choo. Damn right. This is important. We need to talk about this. I haven't tweeted about it yet, or shittered, or X'd, or whatever about it. What do you even call that now? How is it now a verb? God damn it, elongated muskrat. You saw the first garter snake of spring last week. Yay! So, let's talk about this. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. No, 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 no. Undo. Putting together furniture for someone is the highest form of friendship. And Choo Choo has already put together a little shelfie guy. And she fixed the screws on the bed. I am still in Hoth. I'm just in a different area of Hoth. We got to talk about this. Oh, yes. I remember that book, Are You My Mother? So, I was having an episode when I was down in the Twin Cities, and it became necessary that I get KFC. Necessary. Like, it was a moral imperative. I don't know why. It's just, it is what it is. Well, so I'm rolling through their menu. And I have to see. No, no, that's not what I'm trying to do. That's not what I'm trying to do. Okay, so it's going to be backwards. And I'm sorry because I'm not good with the technology. Again, I'm Gen X. I adapt to the technology, but I bitch about it. I find a dessert option. Okay? They're called, and this is what the problem is, they're called cherry pie poppers. That's the picture. They're called cherry pie poppers. KFC. This is your official notice. This show is not sponsored by KFC. I mean, I wouldn't mind it, but KFC. What in the warrant fuck are you people doing? Did you think that was a good idea? Why did you think that was a good idea? Now, granted, I laughed myself just about sick when I saw it, and so did my friend Jay. Alchemical potion of sages, the man in white linen, 11 herbs and spices. That's right. Like, Tamber June's laughing. Millie the Dandelion is like, oh, aye. And Dawn Gloves is like, yeah. I mean, All of those reactions were running through my head. But what in the warrant fuck, KFC? Have you lost your damn minds? Like, why, who thought this was a good idea? Because I need to talk to them. And I need to, yes, potato cakes are back at Arby's 5 ever. Like, there's a huge poster that says, "We fixed it. Potato cakes are back forever." I was just telling my fiance that people never proofread anymore. This isn't proofreading. This was absolutely a decision by, this had to run through several committees and get approval through several committees. I used to wind up folk by calling KFC Unlucky Fried Kippen. Oh, we call it Kentucky Fried Ostrich. We still call it Kentucky Fried Ostrich, actually. I don't want a dessert option that reminds me of the time I lost my virginity at a KFC, right? I lost my cherry in a KFC bathroom. And Kimberly Gabaldon asking the real questions, right? Because you knew that I had to order the fucking things, didn't you? You knew it. Of course I did. Real talk. They were delicious. Absolutely delicious. But I am like, just, Jay and I laughed ourselves sick when we saw it. And then I showed her the photo because I'm like, wait, what is happening right now? And I'm hemorrhaging looking at a fucking KFC menu. And she's like, what is happening right now? And I just handed her the phone. And I'm like, bro, you tell me, because I don't know. I know the photo alone. Show the pic again. Yes, ma'am. Like, seriously? That's a thing. Cherry pie poppers. I know it's backwards. Roll with it. I mean, they were good. Richie. I was just gonna lurk, but kudos on the digital underground rift. Thank you. Not usually the foreplay. It's usually freaking the end of the night, honestly, Sophia, for most people. Looks like they were created by a great artist who is very afraid of the female anatomy, right? Wait. 54 tomorrow. My wife is 53 the day after. Shut up, Matt. I will be here. And I will sing a song to you. What is it even deep fried? It's warm. And it's like a little mini, it's puff pastry with cherry filling. That's what it is. So it's like a little mini strudel bite, basically. Puff pastry surrounding cherry filling is what it is. Delicious, not gonna lie. Served warm. Yeah, they're cherry strudel bites. Except they chose to call them cherry pie poppers. And that's what fucked me up. The name plus that photo. I can't. So I have to I have to hit up because I'm pretty sure that KFC's social media team is a little spicy. So I'm gonna throw it on my shitter account and see what they have to say for themselves, because no, they're not glazed. There was nothing. There was nothing sticky on the outside, Richie. Oh, help me. They do sound better than the name. Absolutely. They're what you get if you circumcise a cherry strudel. Yes, that's precisely it. Oh my God. Did I have an urge to listen to the Cherry Poppin' Daddies while eating them? No, all I could hear was Warrant in my head. Yes. Yes. Please don't expire. You're my future wife. Someone failed their mission. Yes, can't think of a better name. And yes, Tamber June, this is why we're the Dirty Stay-Ups. I do love it when KFC and the other fast foods get into a tweet war. I got to tell you, when they all went in hard on Duo, holy shit, because Duolingo was like on their bullshit, and then everybody jumped in, and it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect. This is why I watch EDB, because food court. Occasionally she has food court. And the last time she had a major food court, I wept. Absolutely wept with laughter. And my stomach hurts from the laughing. And God, did I need that? Holy shit. The laughter is therapeutic. You know what? It's therapeutic for me too, honey. I know you're going through it. And Dancing in the Rain, it is me. Richie, I know you're going through it too, babe. It's a lot right now. It's just a lot, and I know very few people who aren't dealing with so much shit. But we soldier on, right? Cuz what choice? So I am going to sign off. It's a short show, short-ish, I know. I got some shit to figure out tomorrow. I got to deal with the hotel. And if I can't stay at the convention hotel, I have to find someplace that's nearby. And I still don't know how I'm, like I said, maybe I'll just sleep on the beach at this point. The beach has no charging ports, but whatever. I'll roll with it. For all 42 of you here, we got up to 48 at one point. If you could hit the like or the dislike, that would be fantastic, whichever it is. I'm sorry, Dancing in the Rain, that you got here right when I'm signing off. But it's been an extremely silly show. hit the like or the dislike if you would be so kind. Check to see if you're still subscribed. And if you haven't subscribed yet, ooh, Richie. Oh, Richie, Twilight Sleep. I hope they knock you out for that shit. You don't want to be awake for that. But hit the like or the dislike. Check subscribe. If you haven't subscribed yet, it's fast, it's free, it's painless. Ooh, Kimberly sees 46. All right. Check out all the ways to support us down in the description box. We also, of course, accept gifted memberships. We accept your purchased memberships. It's $2.99 a month. I'm sure there. Oh, hit the notification bell and select all so you know every time my random ass decides to go online. Amanda in Alaska. Hi. You're going to have to rock the replay because I'm just now signing off, but I'm so happy to see you. Yes, one's for Richie. Faux show. Advocate for yourself. Yep. Thank you, T. Thank you so much. Y'all, I will be back. And I will be back tomorrow. That's my vow to you. I'm trying to get my shit together, y'all. And this has been really good for me because I'm fucking selfish. But I needed it. Right now, it's one more for the road. Xenu. Whoa, whoa, whoa. One more sip ought to get it. Finally back, I ain't quitting. One more for the road. Y'all, be well, sleep sweet, stay safe, have a fantastic whenever it is, wherever you are. Watch out for deer. Remember to take your meds. I will be back here. Same bug time, same bug channel. Thank you so much for being here. Panda Kelly mentioned it before. Gratitude. That's what I have for y'all. I am so grateful for all of you. The ones who showed up tonight, the ones who've been reaching out and checking in on me to make sure that I'm still somewhat functional. I appreciate all of you so much. All y'all on replay crew, I love ya. I'll be back here tomorrow. Until then, peace to ya.